I believe we live in a matrix. Did the music industry foreshadow 9/11? The September 11 attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamist terrorist suicide attacks carried out by Al-Qaeda against the United States in 2001. My question is this: did Jay-Z's album, The Blueprint, I Am the World Trade Center album, Out of the Loop, and Oz Matley album, Embrace the Chaos, foreshadow 9/11? So who is Jay-Z? Sean Corey Carter, known professionally as Jay-Z, is an American rapper, businessman, and record executive. Rooted in East Coast hip-hop, he was named the greatest rapper of all time by Billboard and Vibe in 2023. Jay-Z was born in New York on 12/4/1969. On 9/11/2001, Jay-Z released his album, The Blueprint, and The Blueprint became one of his most important records. And we know 9/11 took place in New York, where Jay-Z was born. So this is the album. The Blueprint is the 6th studio album by American rapper Jay-Z, released on September the 11th, 2001 through Rockefeller Records and Def Jam Recordings. Its release was set a week earlier than initially planned in order to combat bootlegging. Believe that if you want, guys. Believe that if you want. Now, a blueprint is a design plan. There's not much more I need to say. So 9/11/2001 was exactly 3,119 days after the 1993 World Trade Center bombings. So on February the 26th, 1993, at about 17 minutes past noon, a thunderous explosion rocked Lower Manhattan. The epicenter was the parking garage beneath the World Trade Center, where a massive eruption carved out a nearly 100-foot crater several stories deep and several more high. 6 people were killed almost instantly. 6. And The Blueprint was Jay-Z's 6th studio album. So the 1993 World Trade Center bombings, 2/26/1993, and then obviously we have 9/11/2001. There's 3,119 days between these two events involving the World Trade Center. Now this is an important number, especially with Jay-Z, because 3,119 is the 444th prime. Now we know 4 was big with 9/11, okay? September 11 attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamist terrorist suicide attacks carried out by Al-Qaeda against the United States in 2001. So we know the 4 played a big role in 9/11. Now, check out this. Jay-Z later released an album called 444, which has a song called 444, which is 4 minutes and 44 seconds in length. And Jay-Z said he wrote the song at 4:44 a.m. And then he said, so it became the title of the album and everything. I've told you guys, I believe it's the demons writing the songs. And this was his 13th studio album. 13 is the 6th prime number. Okay? 13 plus 6 gets you 19. We're told there was 19 hijackers who carried out the 9/11 attacks. 19. Told you we live in a matrix. There's no doubt about it with the work I've done for 5 years. There's no doubt about it. Now check this out. So that's Jay-Z. There's a band called I Am the World Trade Center. It's an American synth pop duo consisting of musician Daniel Geller and vocalist Amy Dykes. Geller creates almost all of the music using his laptop, occasionally using drum machines, keyboards, or other instruments. On 17/7/2001, they released an album called Out of the Loop, exactly 8 weeks before the World Trade Center came down on 9/11. Now, I looked into the album, and check this out, guys. September is the 11th track, like 9/11. September is the 11th track. I've told you guys I don't believe in coincidences anymore. It says here, Out of the Loop is the debut album by American synth pop duo I Am the World Trade Center, released on July the 17th, 2001. Less than 2 months later, it gained some controversy after the September the 11th attacks due to both the band's name and the coincidental title of their 11th track, September. The band was seen as gathering shameless attention out of the attack, when in actually Out of the Loop was released prior to them. Yes, guys, but they still had a song called September, which was the 11th track. Now, 9/11's the 156 prime number, and Out of the Loop equals 156 in gematria. And now check this out, guys. To once again confirm we live in a matrix. The length of the album, 43 minutes. Now, who was the US president during 9/11? It was George Bush Jr., the 43rd US president. The 43rd US president, guys. Now I'll leave you with this just to confirm we live in a matrix. 9/11 brought a lot of chaos to the world. And on 9/11/2001, Ozomatli released their album, Embrace the Chaos. Okay? Embrace the Chaos is the second studio album by the American rock band Ozomatli. It was released on September the 11th, 2001. Embrace the Chaos. Okay? Now, 9/11/2001 was exactly 222 months before COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic. Okay? And we know there was 19 hijackers responsible for 9/11. In gematria, order out of chaos equals 222. And there was so much order out of chaos after 9/11. Now guys, check this out. Many people call me Neo from The Matrix. Well, look when his passport ran out. In the movie The Matrix, Neo's passport expires on September the 11th, 2001. Bear in mind, guys, The Matrix was released in 1999. Now, we're told that Neo was born on 3/11, 1962. 3/11. So, his passport ran out 9/11/2001. And COVID was declared a global pandemic on 3/11/2020. Alright? On Neo's birthday, guys. On Neo's birthday. And COVID, guys, declared a global pandemic on 3/11. 3/11 is the 64th prime number. I showed you this album here with Jay-Z, 444. Well, check this out, guys. 4 times 4 times 4 equals 64. 64. Now, 3:11 p.m. is the 911th minute of the day, guys. The 911th minute of the day is 3:11 p.m. Now, Queen Elizabeth, she died September the 8th, 2022, exactly 911 days after COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic, and I'll show you. And Queen Elizabeth, guys, Obviously, you have queens in New York. Queen Elizabeth, guys, she died 911 days after COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic. We live in a matrix, guys. Get right with God, guys. So, guys, let me know in the comments. Did the music industry foreshadow 9/11? I'm intrigued to see what you have to say. Please like and share. You can support this work in many different ways. God wins.